Yo guys, I'm back again with another video. I'm keeping it up, I'm keeping it going with the uploads, one a week at the moment. I'm going to maybe get to 2 at some point, but I'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, before I get into the video, please drop a like, drop a sub, hit them buttons as if you've been on the Stellar, and again, please smash the comments, any suggestions you've got, any feedback whatsoever, it's all appreciated, it all really helps. And I guess let's get straight into this video. So guys, as you can see, I've finally unlocked the Damascus camo. Right now is the 725, the first gun that I unlocked gold in this game, and the RPG, which was the last gun that I unlocked gold to unlock the Damascus camo. I'm so happy that I finally got it. It was a long grind, it took me a little while, but yeah, in this video I'm going to tell you guys how my experience went trying to get the Damascus camo. And I guess let's get straight into the gameplay. So I finally unlocked the Damascus camo, and I'm actually so happy. I'm working on DLC weapons at the moment. That's my goal for this season, as there's nothing else for me to grind for other than playing the game really. There's officer rank challenges, but none of them are too hard from what I've seen so far. And then there's mastery challenges. I'm not doing them. No. Even if I won like 10% of my games, which I don't, on Warzone, that's still like 3,000 games to complete one of the mastery challenges. Not going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to talk about sort of how I felt and my experience trying to unlock Damascus. So obviously I had to make sure that I was actually doing the challenges and consciously working towards them. So with the crouching kills, as soon as I unlocked that, I was crouching for most of my kills. Same with like mounted kills, I was mounting for them. But other than that, I sort of didn't really have much to sort of do. But I'm going to break down each gun into each class, like assault rifle, SMG, shotguns, that kind of stuff. There'll be a timestamp in the description for each one, and let's get into it. So obviously, assault rifles, I'm going to group them with the SMGs. They're basically the same, apart from assault rifles are a bit more grindy. Other than sort of long shots on assault rifles, you have to find the lanes that are long enough to get the kills, but with hardcore, it's a lot easier, sort of long range. It's easy really, isn't it? And then you hit fire kills. For assault rifles, it could be a bit of a pain, but you just have to put the right attachments on. And even if you ain't hardcore, you're one people that hit fire range, so nothing too hard there. The only thing I did was the FAL. I did that pre-patch, and that wasn't fun. That was not a fun experience. But yeah, other than that, I've got nothing else to really say about assault rifle or SMG, other than they were just a bit grindy. Shotguns as well. I don't even know. Point blank, apparently you have to be like stood next to the person. Next to the person. And I mean next to the person. No, none of this like, you were quite close to them. No, you had to be barrel of gun, their face. No gap between them. That's how you get a point blank kill. You could maybe increase the range on that a little bit, but it weren't too bad. I did it in 4-7 hardcore. Basically run around the corner and spray and hope that someone's there. Normally worked quite well for me. The only thing I hated about shotguns was headshots. I hate having to try and get headshots with a gun that spread. I wasn't a fan of that. Reloading kills with shotguns is just a lot easier. Obviously, a lot of the time it's just you load each shotgun shell in by itself rather than an entire mag, so you can just sort of reload after you've done a couple shots, but put a couple bullets in. Reloading kills I normally get done in one game of shipment. I did quite enjoy the fact that there were no mounting kills with it, and you had to get double kills. Again, shipment made that really easy. The R90 and the Origin, both the guns I hated for using the shotguns. It just, I found their damage just wasn't good enough, so for them I was in hardcore a lot of the time. And the 725, I don't know if you guys played that when the game released, or used that gun when the game released. it was a bit overpowered. So that was nice and easy and nice and fun. LMGs. Why have I got a hip fire with an LMG? The crosshair is basically the size of my screen. What am I hitting? Nothing. I like the fact as well you didn't have to do reloads with an LMG, otherwise you'd just be sat there reloading 90% of the time and it would drag it out. So they put on double kills and it just makes it a lot easier. There was like no grind as well for LMGs. I think I did them pretty quickly. Like all the numbers for the challenges were really low. Like we're talking half to sometimes a quarter of what you'd need for an assault rifle, and I found that a bit strange, but I weren't going to complain. The only issue I really had was the SA-87. It wasn't fun. It was just, I don't know, it was just dreadful gun to use. The accuracy on it, there's no ammo in it. It just weren't a nice gun to use. Marksman Rifles next. Single shots. Most of the time you get hit markers. Encore at least. Like I think the EBR, the worst gun hands down that I've ever used. Hated it. And to be fair, overall, Marksman Rifles as a whole were really quite easy. I think I've done them in a few days of actually like grinding them, and I don't know, I expected it to be a lot harder than they were, and I got them gold quite quickly and I was like, oh okay, they're not well, Marksman Rifles gold, that was easier than I expected. Sniper rifles. I never crouch with a sniper and I never mount with a sniper. So I really had to make sure that I was doing that, trying to complete them challenges. Like in the back of my head, every time before I took a shot, I'd be like, I have to crouch here, or I have to mount here. And although that was a bit of a pain, it wasn't too hard of a thing to do. I just had to make sure I was doing it. Single shot kills with a Dragon. Most of the time you're getting a hit mark with that gun. I don't think I've really sort of one hit people unless I was shooting them in the head. So that was a bit annoying, but I went hardcore, and apparently I'm really good at sniping in hardcore with a Dragon. Long shots as well. They were kind of hard, but not too hard. I went on ground war for most of them, and I got that done quite quickly, so wasn't really a challenge. Same with the double kills. Like, it's a bit of a pain to get double kills with a sniper rifle, but nothing too hard. Obviously, you just got to make sure that you are playing sort of the right game modes. Objective game modes I played quite a lot, and then you'd find people grouped up around like sort of B flag and stuff like that. So most of the time getting double kills wasn't as bad. The Riot shield next. The Riot shield's very unique in the way that you have to get the kills. It's not like you can shoot it so you can get like kills, and it's not like there's attachment kills either. So there's the injury kills. That was hard, I found, because obviously the Riot shield's designed to stop you from getting injured. But most of the time I'd let myself get shot or sort of find a way to take the damage and then just run at someone and beat them to death with a Riot shield. Shoot from behind as well. Couldn't do that before. I started trying to do that before, and you'd hit someone in the back and then they'd turn around and you'd be like, oh, that's not their back. So you wouldn't get the thing for it, like the kill for it. So most of the time I had to go into hardcore and hit people in the back. It worked quite well. I could just sort of wait around the corner or whatever. People would run past and I'd hit them in the back with a Riot shield. Dead silence as well, really easy. Just activate dead silence. Same with the smoke. That's the first smoke grenade. When I saw the 2 kill streak challenge, I was like, oh, that's alright, I don't have to get 3 kill streaks. I was really excited. And then the 3 kill streaks came along at the end, and I was so disappointed. I could get 2 kill streaks with it quite easily. 3 kill streaks really dragged out. But I just sort of slowed down my gameplay. I found that really helped. Finishing moves, I'm pretty sure that was bugged. Same with the knife as well. Just needed 25 kills. I didn't have to execute anyone or anything. It just gave me the kills, so I won't go moan about that. Next is the knife. It's exactly the same as the Riot shield. Just I did it in core instead of hardcore. It worked a lot better, and I've done that, I think, quicker on the right shield and a lot easier. Pistols, they're all just the same again as assault rifles and SMGs, all generic sort of challenges. Most of them are done in hardcore. It gave you more of a chance to actually win your gunfights. I found it's a lot harder in core to get a kill with a pistol than it is in hardcore. The 357 was probably the only pistol I had a bit of an issue with, just because I found it really inaccurate when I would shoot someone, but I just put a sight on it and it worked a little bit better. And then we have the launchers. I did not like the launchers. Well, that's a lie. I enjoyed most of the launchers.
10 seconds.
They were very grindy, but
we're losing ground. Let's
not
take
too
it back.
hard. Firstly, you have the aerial and ground-based kill streaks. Trying to find a ground-based kill streak somewhere on a map was very hard, but obviously some of the aerial ones counted too, like the personal radar, the VTOL, and the counter UAV. I found that they all counted for some reason as a ground-based kill streak as well as an aerial one, which made it a lot easier for this challenge. But launchers will lock on. Very easy to shoot these things down and complete challenges with that. The Streeter P, there was no lock on, and it would have sort of a projectile drop, but you could count for that, and the rocket would go in a straight direction, so if you were aiming somewhere, you know, it'd just dip down a little bit. The RPG was hands down the worst weapon I had to try and get gold. There's a reason it was the last weapon I unlocked gold. Trying to hit an aerial based kill streak, especially a personal radar, when the projectile will not go in a straight direction, hands down the most frustrating thing on the planet. And then when you would get it in a straight direction and you know it's going to hit the personal radar will just move half an inch, so it misses every single time. But yeah, other than that, launchers, they weren't hard, they were just, you just got to keep shooting down streaks until you get it done. And although it's grindy, it wasn't hard at all. Overall, I've enjoyed getting the Damascus camo, and I'm still enjoying it now with the DLC weapons. I just think some of the challenges could have been less of a grind, such as the launchers. Don't make me shoot down 75,000 purple radars with an RPG, because you can't hit 70 odd personal radars with an RPG without going insane. But yeah, that was my experience. As I've already said, none of the challenges were exactly hard. They were just sort of a bit grindy sometimes. And I guess that's kind of why they did it, to keep people coming back, keep people playing the game. But yeah, that's my experience, and that's how I feel about getting Damascus camo. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Anyway guys, before I finish this video, please hit that sub button, hit that like button, everything's appreciated. And again, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments, any game suggestions, any video suggestions whatsoever, let me know. And I've got a few ideas myself of the next few videos, but your suggestions will be much appreciated. Anyway, I will see you in the next video.
Who dares wins?